my stepsons were on the set.
Oh,
And so
nice.
we would film a little bit, and then I would go watch playback where my stepsons were watching, and they would be like, you need to do the whip and nay-nay. You need to do a little dabbing. And that all made it in.
All right. Well, first of all, congratulations on the film. We're
you.
super excited to see it.
I'm super excited too that it's happening.
What are you most excited for fans to see of this new Freaky Friday?
Well, it's a musical. So that's, this property has been around for a long time, since 1972 when it was first written by Mary
Right.
Rogers. And it's been several movies since then. But this is the first time it's been a musical. And so to be able to share this story in this format, I think will be something brand new for kids to see. And it's also kind of updated to be something really contemporary that today's kids, I think, will really identify with.
And I feel like it's at once surprisingly deep, but also surprisingly funny because we were allowed to improv a lot, and a lot of it made it into the movie.
Very cool. That's exciting.
Yeah.
So let's get into filming this movie, because I can imagine that it's totally different, right? Because you have to essentially play two characters.
Yep.
So tell me a little bit about what that's like filming. What is the prep? Is there like wake up, meditate, channel these other characters? What's that like?
We did a lot of pre-production together because, as an actor, you're usually responsible for one part.
That's right.
But in this case, both of us were responsible for both.
You have to study each other's mannerisms.
Totally. So it was not, it was not a solo job. This was definitely a job that we shared, and I very much enjoyed doing that. And we had lots of times where we spent getting to know each other as people, but also studying each other's quirks and how the other one moved, and all of that made it into the movie, so that when you see both of us playing Catherine at different times, there's continuity, and
Right.
the same with Ellie.
That's so funny. All right, so now that you guys have gotten a taste of being a mother and a daughter, okay, so you as a child and you as a mother, your characters, what advice would you give to other mothers and teenagers?
Something that I learned from both of these characters is patience. I think what Catherine and Ellie go through after living a day in each other's shoes is they find renewed compassion for each other after really appreciating how hard their lives actually are. And I know it sounds like I'm lying, but I really do have new patience for my stepsons.
Aw, that's awesome.
Yeah, because they're right in the middle of their teenage years, and having gone through this experience and living in Ellie's shoes for a while, and really feeling all of the stuff that she was going through, it's definitely given me renewed patience.
Oh, maybe I should have had my mom watch it. Just kidding, Mom. Just kidding.
And me, in real life, I'm kind of in between being a child and a full-fledged adult. I'm 20, and I'm basically starting my adult life. And something that I've come to understand, especially in playing Ellie and Catherine, if you're growing up and you feel like your mom is extra controlling and making rules just to make them and unreasonable, sometimes you have to consider why she is the way she is. Maybe it's because she loves you so much that she wants to keep you safe, and she couldn't bear to let anything happen to you, so she's unreasonably protective. So I think that's kind of a beautiful thing that Ellie and Catherine realized about each other, that whatever their behavior is, it all comes from a place of love, both ways.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. And like, we're, as being familiar with the Freaky Friday just as a brand, right, and how many different adaptations that we've seen of it, there's always been that heart in each movie. And I remember tearing up for the last one as well, because there is kind of like this moment of like understanding.
Sure.
That's
Yeah.
almost like it takes a lot to get there,
Yeah.
but you do kind of find it. So that's really awesome.
Yeah.
So what do you think draws people like from all walks of life, all ages, to a movie that has a bunch of songs in it?
It's amazing, right? People are drawn to Broadway and now drawn to all of these awesome musicals that are being done on television and done as movie musicals. And for me, I won't speak for everyone, but I know I have been obsessed with musicals since I was a kid. Movie musicals like Hello Dolly, Singing in the Rain, I watched them a million times. And then as soon as I got to Broadway, as a kid, like watching stuff, I was like, oh, 42nd Street, couldn't get enough. And I think it's something about the larger than life.
Yeah, and watching people do all of that. I think it's exciting to see like one person do all of those things.
Yeah.
And I think an acting teacher once said to me that characters burst into song when that's the only thing they have left to do. When the song is like, their emotions are so intense. And I think human beings love to watch something that is magnified and beautiful and colorful, and it's certainly a departure from everybody's everyday life to watch a musical.
Yeah.
And when they're as good as Tom Kitt and Brian Yorkey have written some amazing music in their careers, but for this in particular, I think kids are gonna love it. It's like a big piece of cake. It's just so delicious and gorgeous, and it's been a privilege to be a part of it.
Oh,
I
that's
think people are
awesome.
gonna love it.
That's so cool. I love it. I love getting people to understand like why we should get excited about this new version of Freaky Friday. I think it's so important because what I've seen of it, I keep telling everyone, like, you guys, you got to check it out. It's so good. So before we wrap this up, we're gonna play a little bit of a game, okay?
Okay.
Not a little bit of a game. We're gonna play a game.
We're playing a game.
Yeah. So you're gonna list the Disney Channel original movie musical based on one song from the movie, okay?
Okay.
There's
I'm gonna do my best.
there's just a few. Here we
Okay.
go.
I'm gonna count on you.
So the song is One Girl Revolution,
Oh, is this Cheetah Girl?
but it is around that time.
I'm too.
if you're
young
too
for
old,
yeah.
if she's too young and I'm too old.
That one is Cadet Kelly.
Oh, I loved that movie, but it was before my time.
Yes, that's all right.
Cadet Kelly.
Cadet Kelly.
Amazing.
Yes.
Hilary Duff.
All right, this next one, Rotten to the Core.
Descendants.
Yes.
I knew one.
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Bet on it.
Oh, High School Musical.
High School Musical.
High School Musical 2, specifically.
Specifically.
Specifically. High School Musical 2.
That's
Zac
right.
Efron on a golf course. What more do you need?
That's right. And when he looks at his reflection in the water,
The
that's
fake reflection.
yes.
in the fake
There will
water.
never be another moment like that ever.
Never.
Ever. All right, this one, Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Zombies.
Dude, it's Cinderella.
Cinderella. It's gotta be zombies.
Wait a minute. That was a DCOM? Cinderella was a DCOM?
Cinderella was not a DCOM, but well, it was actually with
Threw me
Brandy
under
way
the
back
bus.
in the day. But Cinderella, a song,
Oh,
a song.
Wait,
You
is
actually
this
guessed this
from-
already.
Well, I said
Zombies.
Cinderella, but also Cheetah Girl?
Yes.
Really?
It's not zombies?
No, it's not zombies. Really close though. It was Cheetah Girls. Super close. Super
Dude, you
close.
saw Zombies. Was there a song called
All right,
Cinderella?
one more. Surfs Up.
Beach, the high
Teen
school
beach movie.
teen beach movie.
Yeah, good job.
Good job.
That's good. High school teen beach movie. High school.
I actually have seen that one.
No, I love
I
it.
enjoyed it very much.
I love it.
My friend Jordan Fisher's in that one.
Yeah, I
I don't have
love it.
any friends in that one.
That's amazing. All right, give us one song from this movie that you're super excited for fans to see.
Oh, we've been hearing it all summer. Go is such a great song, and I
Mine's
think
biology.
both are amazing.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with us.
Thank
We can't
you.
wait to see it. August 10th.
August 10th, 8
August 10th.
p.m.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And now click right over here for another brand new video. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to all of our channels.